Yes, I know, we need to talk. Let's address the elephant in the room. The Interceptor 650 wasn't at the DGR. The custom Interceptor 650 is no longer in my ownership. It was always a project bike for me. It was just probably the fastest project I've ever done. I got an offer I couldn't refuse on it, and I let it go. I was always going to put it up for sale after the DGR, but it just so happened that 2 days before the DGR, I let a guy come to see it, and he loved it and took it away. So Saturday, the day before the DGR, was a mad rush trying to find a bike, any bike that I could use just so I could attend. And it just so happened that I found the most beautiful, well looked after 1200cc pre-2004 Sportster, which is literally the one to have if you're into the chopper scene at all. A 1200cc Evo engine pre-2004 Sportster is literally the best and easiest platform that you could start to build a chopper with. So yeah, me and Austin flew down to Windsor, about an hour away, saw it, was there for probably 20 minutes, was perfect, well looked after, bought it, rode it all the way back on the M25, and then attended the DGR the next day, which was probably one of the best days I've ever had. It was such a good day. Yeah, the Bishop Stortford one was extremely well put together and organised. So many great bikes there, so many cool people there. It was such a good day. But anyway, the Intercept 650, yeah, I finished that project. It was a finished bike, and I'm going to show you a video, a cinematic I took of it the day it sold, on how it looked. Not to blow my own trumpet, but it was probably the best project I've done so far. I think it looked awesome. But yeah, on to the next one. So let me play you a cinematic of the Interceptor 650 just before I let it go, and then let's move on. So, the Sportster project. We are going to go old school chopper style Sportster. I'm going to keep the purple paint because it is actually beautiful, even though I love a black Harley or any bike black, but I'm going to resist to spray this one black because in real life this purple is actually stunning. I'm going to keep the chrome because that's just cool as hell, and then I'm going to raise the front forks 5 inches, so 5 over front forks. I'm going to get a vintage Firestone looking front tyre. I'm going to get 8-inch mini apes, white built well grips. I'm going to go for a Sully's custom 2-up seat, which is like a really low profile chopper seat. I get a little sissy bar on the back in chrome, just so I can strap my things to it when I go on some trips. A TC Bros air filter. Probably keep the pipes because they sound great already. May eventually get drag pipes for them. Potentially a chain conversion, potentially some slammed shocks or even a hardtail, but for now that's low on the list. Tidy her up a bit, take all the unnecessary things off, like the belt guard, things like that. Probably relocate the choke to the carb, just do some pretty little cosmetics to her, but yeah, just keep her kind of stock looking with that raised front end, little mini apes, bit more of a chopper stance. Yeah, just keep her a cool old sporty. I have just bought my hookup ticket, which is a chopper show in Wales. That's in August. So, going to try and go to that on the Sportster, but let's see how it goes. And yeah, get cracking with the sporty. Really excited. As you know, I love my Sportsters. I love my Harleys. This is my seventh or eighth Sportster I've owned. This one's probably the coolest looking one though. I haven't owned many 1200s, so yeah, I'm very happy that it's a 1200cc. Trying to talk Austin into getting another Harley again. That's never going to happen, but we'll see about that. But yeah, let's go get cracking with the bike. 8-inch mini apes. I've put these on a Sportster before and I loved them, so got another set. So they're going on today. 5-inch fork extensions. See if we can get them on today. Give it that chopper stance. Fat breaker bar and a 1 to 3/4 inch socket. 1 to 3/8 inch socket to get the little nuts, fork nuts off the top. I temporarily put these huge 12-inch or 14-inch apes on yesterday just to see what it looked like. It looks pretty cool actually, but yeah, a little bit too big, so the 8 inches are going on today. But I've got to do the fork extensions first, so I'm going to take that all completely off to do the fork extensions, and then I'll put it all back together with the new bars. Really scared that these top fork nuts are going to literally fly 100 feet in the sky, break someone's window, smash into someone's car, or hit me in the nose. I'm not sure of a better way to do this, but yeah. Here and now, screw these into the top, where I've just unscrewed these, and then drop the forks 5 inches, put that 5-inch rise. One on. Shout out to Ollie Parker, Semper Customs. I remember you doing this for me back in the day on my old Sporty, so kind of remember the process that you did, so I'm just doing it just how you did it, mate. If you're watching this, big love. Got so much more of that gangster lean. Just got to get the bars on there. That's going to look sick. Got the 5-inch extensions on now. 8-inch mini apes. Still waiting for the built well grips to come. Still waiting for my TC Bros air filter to come. She's looking sexy as hell. Got a 4-inch chopper headlight coming because I hate these LED headlights. And then yeah, a vintage Firestone tyre to come. Oh, and the seat, that needs to go ASAP. might have just figured it out. This spark plug wire HD lead was half hanging out this side, which goes to the one that wasn't firing. So let's give her a go now, see if she goes. Still the same. Wait a second, that could be why. Try again. Right, that is on. That's on. That's in as much as I can go. Let's try again. That's on. That's on. There we go. Is that going? Something's still not right. It doesn't sound right. Work it out. Does this sound normal to you, Harley guys? Yeah, it sounds a bit better now. I've given it a good blast actually. It wasn't idling well at the petrol station though. I'm not sure which needs new spark plugs or leads, or I'm not sure, but oh well, she looks cool. Finally got my Builtwell recoil grips through, so let's go fit these to the chop. Gonna look sweet. Good morning. Today, no, we're not getting a new bike today. But I do have Sully's custom 2-up chopper seat coming for the Sportster. Also got a little yellow chopper headlight that's coming today, because I broke the other chopper headlight yesterday that I tried to fit, annoyingly. Maybe the extended brake line is coming today, I'm not sure, but we're getting there. It's looking really cool at the moment with them 5-inch fork extensions and the little mini ape handlebars. But yeah, get that chopper seat on today, get the little yellow headlight on. I think that will contrast nicely with the purple paint. Yeah, maybe take her for a spin. I love working on these Sportsters. They're so easy to work on. They're probably the most customizable bike you could ever choose. And yeah, this 1200 has got a nice amount of power to it as well, which is cool. But that's the fun with these old Harleys. They have issues, they have leaks, but it allows you to learn about the bike, fix the problem, work on your own bike, and it's such a rewarding thing to do. So anyway, I could ramble on about it for a while. Just wanted a little chat with you guys. Let's get to work. These seats, they are expensive, but they're so beautiful. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how low profile that is. So nice. How good does that look? That's sick. And the seat is on. Oh yeah. Just gotta work out how to wire it in now. There's 3 wires there and there's 4 wires there, so I don't know, a bit of trial and error I guess. Right, I think I just worked the cabling out. I've done black into black, which is obvious. And I've done a blue into the white, and then a red into the yellow. Oh God, I don't know. But let's turn around and see what happens. Ready? Oh. We have light. The luckiest guess. I think I need a well-deserved beer after nailing that headlight, so I'm going to get kitted up and nip to the shops on the sporty chopper, whatever you call it. It's not a chopper, I know. Chopper style, sporty. Head to the shops, grab some beer, and then go grab some Cinemax of the bike because it's looking so nice now. Little yellow chopper headlight. Sully's custom seat. Yeah, it's looking sweet, so let's go do that. Not running any front brakes, so I've got to be a little bit careful, but running sweet today. So good. That deserves a beer. For sure.